Hey guys, it's been a while. Hope things are great with you. So we're going to talk about this Pitru Dosha. What is it all about? I've done this 3 years ago, but there has been a misunderstanding, sort of a misbelief in this Pitru Dosha. All right, it's always relating back to how these ghosts will come and torment and all that. Maybe there's some truth to that, but I would like to clarify certain things about this Pitru Dosha. Now, dosha, in its very literal sense, means affliction, right? Some kind of a malefic influence. Pitra means ancestors, literally means father, but it's ancestors. So, some affliction which is coming through the ancestors is called the Pitru Dosha. That's the very base meaning of it. Now, what sort of effect, what sort of affliction is, what sort of dosha that he will do? Now, first of all, it gives a lot of unnecessary or rather problems which are beyond your control. Okay, some problems, in fact, most of our problems are based on our actions, right? Whatever that we do, it is reflecting, correct? If we don't have a proper diet, then you have health issues. If you don't save money or if you don't manage your funds well, then you have money problems, right? That's this basic stuff. But Pitru Dosha are problems which are unrelated. I mean, it comes beyond your control. So what are the things that are beyond control, or who are the one who's responsible beyond our control? Is normally our children, our loved ones, right? Because this is something that you have to deal with, although it's not you who are causing the problem. The Pitru Dosha specifically targets the children, right? If you have kids, then that's where the problem will start to happen. Either they have some kind of health issues which you need to take care of them, and that is taxing for your work and for your own personal life, or they will be kind of like a spoiled brat, or they will have constantly having problems coming back and telling them this is what they want and so on, or they are always going against the family's whatever common goals you have. They're always the odd one out. So the children are the first one to give you problems. Why children? Because this again talks about the fact that the ancestors, why are they mad in the first place? Why are they causing these afflictions? In fact, when you come to think about it, aren't they our loved ones? Somehow or other they are related, right? Yes, so we as their descendants or children have a particular obligation to perform, right? What is the obligation? For us to feed them sustenance, right? So this is a long topic. So then for me to explain why you need to give food, quote unquote food and sustenance to the departed is again a very long topic. Remind me, maybe in future I could just do a topic only for that, how and how does the soul travels, the journey, the different yanas there are, the conditions they are after they die, after they have left this plane of existence, after they've reached a certain decision making plane and in different lokas and stuff like that. But to encapsulate all that, what they need is some kind of a spiritual sustenance, right? What we call as asma bhojanam, the food for their soul. That's what they need. They can't get it themselves. They are dependent. They're dependent towards us. So it's our obligation to give them quote unquote food. Now, what are these food, right? This is not like the food that we know. This one is, it is a special way of giving some kind of fuel for them to travel to the next journey, to reach their journey. All right. Without this fuel, they may not either travel or maintain their position. Okay. This is simple. What you need to do is you need to go on particular days to the Lord Shiva's shrine, any Lord Shiva's temple. Okay, even if it's not a Lord Shiva's temple, but you have a specific shrine there for him, the linga, then you can go on a Pradosham day. Pradosham is his Lord Shiva's day, or you can go on a Amavasya or a new moon. You can do it on a Tithi, on their Janma Tithi, that is the day they have departed, the lunar phase, the day they departed. And there are some specific very powerful days where you can do as well, right? So if you have decided you want to have more information, you can always email me, or I can have the details on the on the comment section. If you want to know when are the right days to give them this quote unquote food, basically it's you go on these particular days and you will lit the the wick lamps, the clay diya lamps, okay. It's also called as the moksha lamp, right? Moksha lamp. So lit those and place it in front of Lord Shiva's shrine, and then in your heart you wish them that they they will be successful in their journey and they will attain ultimately salvation. All right, that's how you have to say, because at this time when you actually sincerely wish that they will be towards their journey into a more better realm, that message is carried. When you do it in front of Lord Shiva and at that particular day, your message is being conveyed to them, and that's what they call as the Atma Bhojanam, or the food or the sustenance. Okay, you can get more info from your local priest. They would give you details on specific timing and stuff like that. But the point is, if you're constantly having problems, mainly from your children, then if you're falling sick, or family members quarrel, unnecessary misunderstanding between you and your husband or your wife, or your loved ones or your in-laws, then these are indications that they are unhappy. Now there's another indication, which is through the dream. Okay, most of you know that I do a dream interpretation. If you're interested, you can join my group. It's in Facebook. Details in the description section. They'll come in a form, normally it's a very vivid dream. You see them coming and asking for food, food or clothes. They'll come in, or they'll be just standing there without saying anything. All right, and nothing else is going on. It is just them standing there, just looking at you, perhaps, or maybe you feel that they're trying to say something, or they're talking some gibberish thing that you don't understand. Either way, they are asking your favor to perform the Shraddha Karyam, as they call it, right? Now, this Shraddha Karyams is normally done on the day of their departure, when they leave. That's the date we do. But then it's also our obligation to perform it on a yearly basis on the Tithis, okay? Now, there's another reason besides children, okay? This is yet to be researched, but there may be a link of immature death and this, when we fail to perform our duty to please them, there will be also an immature death. I personally can't vouch anything, but then I've been seeing this happening as well. Okay, maybe there could be a link, I'm not sure, but why take chances, right? So understand this fact, and if you're constantly having problems at home, normally health related problems, children's falling sick, you are not having a harmonious situation at home, it's always chaotic, then this is one of the many reasons, but in fact this is a prime reason why it's going wrong. So I hope this video clarifies everything, and if you want to know more, please let me know. So take care guys, and talk to you soon.